Hello, my name is Seth Longland. I'm an adult programmer at the William E. Durr branch of the Kenton County Public Library. Thanks for tuning in to the Pinterest series today. We're going to show you how to make a Cajun coleslaw and a Cajun Deli sandwich. It's super duper easy. You probably have most of this stuff at home already, so before you run out to the store, take a look in your cabinet, take a look in your refrigerator, and see what you already have. Next, we're going to do the ingredients that you'll need for the Cajun Deli sandwich. For one, a nice multi-grain bread. You'll also need some buffalo chicken deli meat and the piece de la resistance, Cajun bacon. You want to get a Swiss cheese, whatever you prefer, low sodium, lacy Swiss cheese, anything like that. You'll also need onion. Go with red onion. It's the best one for this. Spinach, tomato, and on the seasoning front, you'll need mayo again, a Dijon mustard, garlic powder, some more of that Cajun blackening seasoning, and fresh cracked black pepper. Okay, so we're going to start with the bacon here. First things first, gotta get some oil in that pan. Next, we're going to put our bacon in the pan here. This is with Cajun bacon. You can buy regular bacon and just toss that with some Cajun seasoning, or if you go to a place like Friendly Market, they'll probably have Cajun bacon for you. So let's go ahead and get 2 pieces in the pan. Okay, so now that our bacon is about done, we're going to pull that aside, let it drain. This was pretty thick bacon, so I let it cook about 7 minutes. You're going to flip it a couple times during that cooking time. And as always, if you want it crisper, let it go longer. We're going to take our chopped onion, throw it right in. Just going to stir those guys down, stir them around a bit until they get very cooked down and nice and caramelized. Okay, so onions here are just about done. As you can see, I cut these onions just a big slice here. You don't have to do that. You can dice them, you can cut them however you want, and you can cook them however you want. If you want a little crunchier, cook them a little less. I like them really caramelized, and I'd even cook them a little longer. Those are looking nice right there. Next, we're going to go ahead and make the Cajun mayo topping for the sandwich. We're going to start with some mayo. Again, I like to use the light mayo. Go ahead and put a full tablespoon in there. The next thing you're going to do is put some Dijon mustard in that. With the Dijon mustard, you don't need the full tablespoon, but maybe just around a half or so. Next, we're going to add some seasonings to these. You can actually eyeball these seasonings if you'd prefer. If you want measurements, we can say roughly half a teaspoon of the Cajun seasoning, around half to quarter of a teaspoon of the garlic powder. So our final ingredient is going to be pepper, fresh cracked black pepper. Again, with these ingredients, if you want to use less, if you want it less spicy, use less of the spice. If you want to add some salt to it, change it up however you want. Less garlic powder, it's all up to you. Taste it for what you like. So I'm just going to put a couple cracks and twists of black pepper. I like lots of black pepper. Then we're going to stir this all up. So start with our 2 pieces of bread. Next thing we're going to throw on there is our deli meat. Here we've got some of that buffalo chicken. You can use regular chicken if you prefer. I like the spice on this though. And again, this is some nice and crumbly chicken, so it doesn't have to be perfect. Next thing we're going to add on here is our bacon. Again, we had 2 pieces of bacon. I went ahead and chopped them up so we had 4 slices total. Makes things a little bit more even. Okay, now we're going to put on our caramelized onion. Now with this, you can use as much or as little as you'd like. I like a lot of caramelized onion. You just want to make sure it's a little bit even though, so you get a little bit in every bite. Next thing we're going to do now is put on our cheese. And I'm using a lacy Swiss here. You can use any kind of Swiss you'd like. If you'd rather switch it out for provolone or something like that, feel free to. I would go with a cheese that's a little bit more mild though. You don't want to use anything too extreme here though. So just lay that right over. Now we're going to get some toppings on here. We sliced some tomato. And we're going to do a few pieces of spinach. If you don't like spinach, you can use lettuce. Anything is good for this sandwich. Finally, we're going to take our mayo mixture, scoop out about half a tablespoon. That should be enough. If not, you can always get more. Just going to spread that on. Then we're going to top it. Give it a nice slice. And voila, got our sandwich. Thanks again for tuning in to the Pinterest series at the Kenton County Public Library. My name is Seth Longland. We have tons of free programming, and you can find all those at our website, kentonlibrary.org. And we have free programming at all 3 branches. So if you want to sign up, you can go to the website, call us, or just stop on in and we'll get you registered to go. Happy cooking and bon appetit.